the only battle in which the angels participated was at Badr. Jibreel alayhi salam himself joined in. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, I saw Jibreel taking his horse by the reins and leading it. All of the angels were wearing a white turban except Jibreel alayhi salam. He was wearing a yellow one to distinguish him, so he was the leader of the angels. In Sahih al-Muslim, while one of the Muslim warriors was vigorously pursuing one of the unbelievers ahead of him, he heard above him the noise of a whip striking and a rider's voice, Uqdum Haizum, giddy up Haizum. When the Muslim warrior looked at the polytheist in front of him, he found him prostrating against the ground. He is like struck on the ground. So there was a non-believer soldier. A Muslim was pursuing him. As soon as he catches up with that soldier, he finds that he's struck on the ground. His face is cut into two parts and he is smashed and his nose is broken off. This was a whip of fire. The Ansar went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and told him about this. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you speak the truth, that was help from the third heaven. There were angels from perhaps the third heaven. There's another narration. A Ghafari man said, I and a cousin of mine were present at Badr, though we were still polytheists then. We were up on the mountain waiting for the battle to take place and to see who would win. Then he says, then a cloud started approaching. When it drew near the mountain, we heard the sounds of horses galloping. And from the cloud, a voice said, Uqdum Haizum, giddy up Haizum, go forth Haizum. And these was angels coming down in clouds. Now, that person says, the Ghafari person says, my companion looked at this and he suffered a heart attack and died on the spot. There's another interesting story. There's a Sahabi called Al-Mazuni. Al-Mazuni says that while I was pursuing one of the mushrikeen in front of me, suddenly his head flew off. So I realized that he was killed by someone other than me. Anas bin Malik radhiyallahu anhu says, our men could differentiate the ones the angels had killed from the ones that we had struck. How? The blow would occur above the necks by the angels and by the fingertips, looking as though they had been burnt by a brandishing iron. The strikes of the angels were clean cut and it was black as if it was burnt. Now the angels not only killed the non-believers, but they also took prisoners of war. So they captured some people as well. Ibn Abbas said the only battle in which the angels participated was at Badr. So the actual only battle that the angels came down and fought themselves in was the battle of Badr. At the other battles, they constituted auxiliaries, reinforcements, and they did not fight themselves.